See, this is most unfortunate. I just see this happening to so many people. When they have a child, these parents, they did everything possible to the child, they thought this is their life. Not just changing diapers, so many things, everything possible. They thought they're living for this person. As this person becomes bigger, and in their over-concern about how this child should be, trying to teach him the best things in the universe, which is not true in their lives, slowly you see by the time he becomes a teenager, he avoids them. If he wants to share something, if he wants to listen to some sense, he goes to his friends, never to his parents. Not everybody, I'm saying, but largely it is happening. Because they don't make sense. They talk things that doesn't make sense. People ask me, keep asking me, Sadhguru, how did you become like this? What is the sadhana you did? You just played your life and you're like this. This is all I did. I strive to remain uneducated. It's not easy, believe me. From the day you're born, just everybody around you is trying to teach you something that did not work in their life. You can clearly see it's not worked in their life, because if it had worked, they should have been joyful and ecstatic. It's not worked, they've become long-faced, but they're teaching you all kinds of best things, love the universe. It's not going to work. You don't have to say a word. I will tell you. Is it okay? I can share something.
Sure.
I brought up my girl alone. At the age of 7, she lost her mother. So, one rule I put, she's been traveling with me since she's 4.5 years of age, okay? I'm sorry, since she's 4.5 months, not years. 4.5, I sent her to school. With little infant, she traveled with me. And I made one rule wherever I went, always stayed with many families all over the country. I always told everybody, never teach her anything. No ABC, no 1, 2, 3, no rhyme, no nonsense. I don't want anybody to teach her anything. People thought, this is strange, what Sadhguru is doing. I said, just leave her. By the time she was 18 months, she was speaking 3 languages fluently because nobody messed with her. And she grew up joyfully, went to school, everything. At the age of 13, something she was disturbed at school and she came back home, and one day she said, you're teaching everybody so many things, you're not telling me anything. I said, well, I don't do anything unsolicited. I've been waiting, it's all right, now you come. There's only one thing you need to know. I said, never look up to anybody. She looked at me, what about you kind of thing in her face. I said, not even me. Never look up to anybody, never look down on anybody. That's all you have to do with life. Never look up to anything or anybody, never look down on anything or anybody. Suddenly, you will see life just the way it is.
Agora eu preciso definir o que é isso. Eu preciso ouvir e botar em prática. Se eu perguntar para pessoas de diferentes religiões, cada um vai me dar uma explicação diferente sobre isso. Agora eu preciso saber. O que eu preciso saber está aqui à minha volta. É o trato com as pessoas. Duas atençõezinhas que eu percebo que fazem falta para as pessoas. As pessoas não tomam conta dos sentimentos que elas permitem que brotam dentro dela. A raiva toma quando você vê que já está furioso. Você nem percebe no momento que ela nasce para você dizer, não quero sentir isso. E toma conta dos sentimentos que a gente provoca em volta da gente, nas pessoas. O mundo aponta para a gente um tipo de bem-sucedido, geralmente um empresário. Observa um empresário considerado bem-sucedido, olha a fisionomia dele. Ele não parece feliz. Ele está sempre mal-humorado. Ele toma antidepressivo. Aonde ele entra, as pessoas se incomodam com a presença dele. A não ser que seja no meio do consumo, aí todo mundo é agradável. Mas no trabalho, chegou o dono, todo mundo se incomoda. O cara é intolerante, é mal-humorado. Para isso é ser bem-sucedido. Toma antidepressivo. Deus me livre de ser bem-sucedido. Eu quero ser mal-sucedido. Muito mal-sucedido, porque assim eu sou muito mais feliz. Vivo muito mais satisfeito comigo mesmo. Aliás, é a residência que eu me fiz nesse período em que a gente tem que decidir. A adolescência é aquele momento onde a gente não quer se enquadrar. E as pressões se fazem fortíssimas para a gente se enquadrar. De repente eu percebi que as pessoas mais velhas, que diziam saber o que eu devia fazer, não pareciam nada do que eu quisesse ser. Todas as pessoas que me diziam, você tem que fazer assim, 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 não eram pessoas que eu queria ser igual. Não estavam satisfeitos com a própria vida. E eu pensava, vocês já escolheram, cara, agora é minha vez. Eu vou escolher o que fazer com a minha vida, porque ninguém vai viver minha vida, só eu. E a vida passa muito rápido.
Sadhguru. One of the tasks that we are given and trying to do is to raise taking care of a kid at home, taking care of your children at home. But we are troubled with whenever we need to make a decision or not to make a decision, we are troubled with like what to consider and what not to consider. Can you give us some perspective about something that we should think while making a decision or not making a decision for the kids?
Why are you making all the decisions for them?
So that's the trouble. I'm not sure if, I'm sure I'm not the right person to make the decision, but should that be made or not? Like, what do I do when I need to do something?
You must do this. Stop parenting them. What they need is some good company, not a bloody boss walking around in the house. Yes or no? When you were growing up, did you like it? Being talked down to, did you like it? No. So what they need is a friend. They don't need a bloody father and mother. That job is already done. Fathering somebody, mothering somebody means biologically delivering them, that's been done. Now they're trying to become a life by themselves. What they need is a friend. The only qualification you have against them or over them is, you came here a few years earlier than them, that's all you have. What else do you have, I'm asking? Are you sure you're more intelligent than your child? Are you sure? Huh? What?
We're sure we are not.
Yes. So, the most important thing you need to understand, just you came here a few years earlier than them. All you have done is a few years earlier you landed here. Beyond that, you have no other qualification to tell them what to do and what not to do. Yes or no? But the other consideration is, if you don't tell them, somebody else unqualified advice on the street will happen. You only have to guard them against that. But if you have to guard them against that you must have the courage to bring them up in such a way that they don't take any advice from you either. You say, what I say you must listen, but don't listen to your friend. He's telling you to take a drug, don't listen to him. But what the friend says seems to be more of a pleasure than the nonsense that you're talking about. That's a fact, isn't it? So it's not going to work. If you bring up your child with such a fierce sense of his own intelligence and his own decisions, then you will see, he will seek help, because he will very easily realize that his intelligence, his understanding is not good enough for everything. But if you bring him up that he has to listen to your advice, he will come up with a rebelliousness. Even when good things are said, he won't do that, he will do the reverse of it. This is something that most parents are experiencing, isn't it?